What's up? Uh, I just came across something. Well, have you ever had a crush on somebody and so you gave them the benefit of the doubt? Not because they deserve it, but because you like them, because they was cute. Well, this dumb broad, Stacy Dash, but let's call her Clueless since that's what she's known for. Go figure. I'm telling you, the universe has a wonderful way of doing this thing, and I don't think it's a coincidence that she's known for a movie called Clueless. But this broad, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Like, she was in a movie called Mo Money back when I was a youngin', and I liked the broad. Like, her eyes was sexy as hell to me, and I always was like into light skinned broads and shit. So, and then she had the little Bronx little accent back then. She wasn't trying to be all white and bougie and shit. So she had the little accent. So she was sexy, and I had a little crush on her. Growing up, you know what I'm saying. And she was in the little Clueless movie, and then the fucking show. And so anyway, I gave her the benefit of the doubt when she came out against the Oscars ban that the black actors was basically doing this year. Basically, if you're not aware of it, I'm sure you are. But if you're not aware of it, this year there was some black actors that and activists that's important in the black communities that basically was coming out against the Oscars because there wasn't enough black people nominated. And this broad came out and basically said, like, how dare they go against the Oscars, and she brought up some like bullshit point that had nothing at all to do with the topic about the president being black for 8 years, and it was odd to her that now that they decide to complain about it and yada yada yada. But anyway, she made the dumbass statement that there shouldn't be a BET and there shouldn't be a Black History Month, and I could kind of get where she's coming from in the sense of the separation. Black entertainment, Black History Month. I mean, I get the concept. I completely do. However, we know that black people in America is still fighting for every little bit and piece that we can get. And so for us to have something that represents ourselves so that we have some type of pride is a good thing. But for her to suggest that we don't have any Black History Month was crazy as hell to me. The BET thing, I get that, especially with the fact that the original owner of it sold it, and now Viacom owns it, which we know is owned by a white person. So it's not really ran by black people. So I get that, but now she wants to come out against Jesse Williams because of his speech at the BET Awards the other night. And honestly, I wouldn't have had a problem with her critiquing him because we know that the bitch is a Republican sellout and that she's trying to get any kind of fucking position that she can because she's trying to think about her future. She knows that her acting career has been over since it started, and so she's looking for a way to stay in the public's eye. You have to understand, these people get addicted to this attention, and so she's trying to get her a spot with the Republican office, and the easiest way to do that is to attack her own people. And so she's coming out and basically attacking this cat. And the part that really got to me was she had the nerve to call him a Hollywood plantation slave. Now, let me get this straight. You are a black woman that is pro Donald Trump, anti anything black, but you got the nerve to call this black man that's standing up and putting his career on the line while you're willing to suck a dick to further yours, and you got the nerve to call him a plantation slave for Hollywood. You really need to check yourself, Stacy Dash. Like, I used to have a crush on this broad. There's no way in hell I would even like lay a finger on her now. Like, I feel she's very disgusting. No respect at all. For anybody out there, anything that this broad ever does, like, I would request that you do the same thing that I'm planning on doing in the future, which is I won't support anything that this broad ever does in her life. So that means her cousin, Dame Dash, I can't really fuck with him no more. Simply because I know they family, and he's a family person. So even though he's on there letting people know that his cousin is cooning for Fox News, I can't fuck with him either. So anything that got to do with the Dash name, anything that got to do with this broad at all, I can't be associated with it. And I'm asking anybody that has any kind of respect for the black race to also not have any association with it. Fuck this broad. She's stupid, and she's a Sambo nigga. Like, period, point blank. And so I had to get this off my chest. It's late at night. I wasn't planning on doing another video, but I came across it, and the shit bothered me when she said it about when she was getting on Jada Pinkett and Black History Month and BET and all that. And then when I came across this, I just couldn't help it. And now that I'm doing these little videos, I got a platform to get the shit off my chest. So now I don't have to go to sleep with all this irritation on my mind. I can get it out there, and we could talk about it as a community. And hopefully, again, like with the Tommy Lauren girl, if we can get this to get big enough to where they can see it, like that's my biggest dream, because they need to hear it. They need some reality. These dumbass broads, especially the black ones who want to go against their own race. So I'm gonna say good night. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. KingBadBlack, take care.
Got a bitch and I ain't got no alibi, trust issues. I would let her stay and play, but I can't fuck with you. Only took a week and now I'm hitting you like I miss you. Now you're coming back with no strings attached, I get you. If you got me, it's that simple. We can get to what we're into.